Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. My good friends in the Caribbean, yes, Panama and Jamaica. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there. Another beautiful afternoon. Yes, Chelsea's match day. Chelsea versus Legia Warsaw at the Conference League. Tonight, Conference League. Are we to go through to the semi-finals? And if we get to the semi-finals, which teams are we to face next? Ladies and gentlemen, anyway, it is hot in the afternoon. I will not take much time. So quickly, let's start from this angle. All right. Jurgen Klopp agrees to negotiate with Real Madrid. Yes. Former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp are in talks with Real Madrid to take over after Ancelotti. Yes. The Spanish club believe Klopp could be a total boost for the team for discipline, character, and tactical ideas, according to the report we are receiving. They also think Klopp could be the perfect figure to head the Flick project at Barca. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. We understand. After the game last night, it is believed that within the circles of Real Madrid top hierarchy, Ancelotti will be leaving Real Madrid by 26th of April after their last game, Copa del Rey game against Barcelona. 26th of this month. That is just, I think, if not, my memory serves me right, next weekend. Yeah. By next weekend, after the domestic cup, competition, Ancelotti will say goodbye to Real Madrid. Not even going to wait for the end of the season. Yeah. 26th, mark it there. That is the news we are receiving right now. The latest news we are receiving right now. Now, Coach Ancelotti, what are his records with Real Madrid? 3 UEFA Champions League. Yes. 3 UEFA Champions League trophies he won for Real Madrid in his spell. At least he has done a lot. In all, I think he stayed 5 seasons or so, if my memory serves me right. But I know 3 UEFA Champions League trophies is what he has won for Real Madrid. So he's good to go. How many coaches on this planet Earth achieved that? None. None. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, Ancelotti, as a Spaniard, is being targeted by Brazilian national team. Brazil want to have him as their national head team coach. So it's not as if he's just going and not going to have any job. No. Any football team around the world would love to have Ancelotti. But I think he's the kind of manager, if things are not going well, instead of you to fire him, he will choose to go. He's achieved a lot in his career. And sometimes in football, when things are not going well with you in the club, you have to let go and start or allow someone else who can really energize the squad to take over. This squad believes in him so much. He has done a lot for the squad. But as things are right now, they are 5 points behind Barcelona on the league table with 7 matches to go. Can they catch up with Barcelona? It's very possible. But hey, the old man needs to take a rest for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, and Real Madrid are looking at Jurgen Klopp, the former head coach of Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, let's get back to Chelsea. This is for our preview. Chelsea, Legia Warsaw. We are going to the preview. But before then, quickly, before the preview, Chelsea confidential document uncovered. Chelsea's confidential document uncovered gave an update or updated contract for Mudryk. Chelsea's confidential document uncovered gave an Update on Michael Mudryk's contract extension. Yes, Chelsea want to extend Michael Mudryk's contract. But according to the report, or however, the nature of the changes in the Ukrainian's deal appears to be minimal. Minimal. Reportedly just an administrative adjustment. So Michael Mudryk, we understand his contract is to be extended. Though Chelsea are still keeping close, the details of his suspension so far closely to the chest, close tight-lipped on the nature of his contract and even the player's current situation. But we understand only a little administrative adjustments were made to his new contract. Is it reduction in his wages or salary? We don't know. But we understand a new contract on the table for Michael Mudryk as we speak. I miss the guy so much. I miss the guy so much. Dear friend, now let's get to business. Tonight, Chelsea Legia Warsaw. What are we to expect? 32 goals scored in 9 games so far in the Conference League by Chelsea. 32 goals scored in 9 games this season in the Conference League by Chelsea. Averaging 3.6 goals per game. Averaging 3.6 goals per game. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it is what it is. 3.6 goals per game. The best average of any side in major European competitions this term. And our second most in European season. Chelsea's second most in European season. What are we to expect? Chelsea lead Legia Warsaw in the first leg with 3 goals. And now tonight's game is at home. The game tonight is at home. I said it earlier in my first video. If you have not watched that video, I will entreat you to go back and watch that first video. I spoke a lot about our coach, his statement at the press conference yesterday, and what to expect. Now, for me, let me say it again. Even if Chelsea ended up losing 1-0, we are still going to go through. If Chelsea end up losing 2-0, we still go through. If they play 3-0, then we must go to penalty. But the question is, can Legia Warsaw beat Chelsea 3-0? We wait to see. We wait to see. Currently, Legia Warsaw, they are fit on a Polish league. They are fit on a Polish league. We understand they are fit on a Polish league. So what do we expect? Legia are currently fit in Poland amid a challenging campaign. Defeat at the weekend leaves Legia huge 15 points behind league leaders. Yes, behind the Polish league leaders, Rako Czech Tochoa. That's their league leader. Pardon my pronunciation. The winners of tonight's tie. The winners of tonight's tie. Yes, will meet either Jugaden or Rapid Vienna in the semi-final. Jugaden or Rapid Vienna in the semi-final stage of the competition. All these are easy things. Chelsea should be able to go through all this easily. But hey, let's finish tonight first. All right, quickly, let me start my preview proper. Yeah, Chelsea Legia Warsaw. As a host, tonight, it is expected that Chelsea will come out boldly with the Blues boasting of 3-0 advantage from the first leg. Yes, from the first leg in Poland. And Enzo Maresca is expected to rotate his squad because the game is, or it seems to be, just a formality. Just a formality, in my own opinion. So I will expect our head coach to rotate the squad in tonight's game. Now, Chelsea have actually endured a disappointing dip domestically, but have been flawless in European competition. I mean, in the Conference League. The West Londoners are aiming to become the first side to win each of UEFA's current club competitions. Chelsea are aiming to be the first team to win every of the European, competitions UEFA's current competitions, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Club World Cup, and Chelsea are aiming to be the first side to win all these competitions. Is it a possibility? Can Chelsea get it done? Yes, it is possible. It is possible. Dear friend, Chelsea versus Legia Warsaw tonight. Let me quickly go to my predictor line. I'm about to run up. There's not much to say about this. It's just a formality. So let me quickly go through my predictor lineup and I'll be out of this place. Yes. Like I said earlier, I will expect Enzo Maresca to rotate his squad. And therefore, with the error and the match talk about Robert Sanchez in our last game, I will expect Philip Jorgensen, as usual, to start in a setup. Jorgensen returns to goal post tonight for Chelsea, with the 22-year-old having played all but one of the club's games in Europe this season. Teenager Tariq George scored his first senior Chelsea goal in the first leg, if you remember very well. And so I will hope he starts again tonight. Another opportunity for Tariq George tonight. While fellow academy product George Achampong, Joshua Achampong should also get the nod once again. Christopher Nkunku, the scorer of Chelsea's 5 goals in this season's competition, is expected to lead the line, not Nicolas Jackson. Now, that is just an idea I'm giving you from this. Quickly, what are my expected lineup proper? Jorgensen, George Achampong, Tosin, Badashile, Malo Gusto, Reece James, Amogo, Sancho, Dewsbury Hall, Tariq George, and Christopher Nkunku. I'm taking it again. My first 11 for tonight's game: George Achampong, Tosin, Badashile, Malo Gusto, Reece James, captain, Amogu, the player we signed in January transfer window. I will expect to see him tonight start. Jadon Sancho, Kenyan Dewsbury Hall, Josh Achampong. Tariq George. I already mentioned George Achampong. Tariq George, yes, Tariq George and Christopher Nkunku. That is my predicted lineup for tonight's game. And I will expect Chelsea to go all out at the bridge. My prediction: 5-0. 5-0. This is the bridge. Anything less than that, I'll be disappointed. Anything less than that, I will be disappointed. 5-0. And I mean it. I'm not kidding. I mean it. 5-0. Ladies and gentlemen, before I let you go, I want to remind you, and I want to remind Arsenal fans, because I'm hearing a lot, receiving a lot of news from Arsenal fans as if they have won the trophy, the Champions League trophy. I want to send this message to all Arsenal fans out there. If you have an Arsenal fan, tell them that Celon's blog, this is coming direct to you guys. Chelsea, we are the only English team based in London that was close to winning the title of Champions League 8 times. In fact, 8-time UEFA Champions League semi-finalist. 8 times Champions League semi-finalist. You have just qualified for the semi-final and you are making so much noise. We have been to the semi-finals 8 times, Chelsea. 3-time UEFA Champions League finalist, 3 times finalist, 8 times semi-finalist, 3 times finalist, and 2-time UEFA Champions League titles. 2-time Champions League titles or trophies we have in our cabinet. We've been to the finals 3 times, and we've been to the semi-finals 8 solid times. 8 solid times, dear friends. So have it there at the back of your head. Arsenal, 3 times UEFA Champions League semi-finalist. 3 times only. You want to compare yourself? Come on. 1 time UEFA Champions League finalist. Only once you have been to finals. 0. Malaysia will say kosong. 0 UEFA Champions League title or trophy. I shouldn't be talking about this. I'm not in competition now with you guys. If I knock your head, if I knock your head, you'll be looking for your mama. I'm out. See you guys in the next one.